is going on, my YouTube friends? Guys and girls, I'm telling you right now, man. You know, you buy this stuff and you expect everything to get together on it and work right and this and that, and here you end up making stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, buddy. You end up making stuff. So hopefully it works. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it will, though. But anyhow, I got the disc brakes and I started getting everything. I clear coated them, everything like that. And I clear coated the hubs on the rotors. You know, I think they look pretty good. I'll show you those in just a minute. But anyhow, let me show you what I'm doing to this rear end. Let me show you the setup that these disc brakes give me. Now, they're not. It's not a bad setup, but you know, just let me turn this around and show you. It'd be easier for me to show you than me to try to explain it to you. Let's turn this around. Yeah, buddy. So this is what you got. All right. And if you push everything together and it tightens all up, well, look at this big gap right here. So I need a bushing for that. All right, so there's not a bushing or anything in the box to fix that, because you can't tighten it down there, because all it's going to do is bend this bracket, and you need something in here to keep it so you can tighten this down, you know, so your bearing and everything stays in there seated. You know what I'm saying? So everything should be the same all the way around. So what I had to do is make a bushing, actually 2 bushings, one for each side, and yeah, buddy, what fun that was. But anyhow, it's a good thing that I got cut-off wheels and grinders and sanders and Dremels and all kinds of good stuff. So let me show you what I got here. This is what I made. I got it bolted together so I can, you know, kind of make them both the same. But there are 2 shims here, and they're for both sides. And it's for it to go right here in that gap. So if you see what I'm saying there, it'll go right in that gap right there. So that way I can tighten everything down evenly around the bearing. Because that was a big concern of mine. Because if you don't, I believe we're going to have a rear end leak, and we don't want that. You know what I mean? Not on that pretty rear end anyhow. Woo, baby. You know? So these are the shims I made, and they're kind of hot right now, so I'm not touching them. But you see, I kind of bolted them together so I can make sure that they're the same size and same everything. Yeah, buddy. Gotta love it. So, okay. Hey, let me show you what I got here. Don't mind the garage. It's a freaking mess. So, I clear coated these. They turned out really nice. So, everything's all clear coated. And I clear coated the hubs. Hey, like my tape up job. I didn't have no paper, so I just used tape. I know, man. I ain't very bright. But hey, I'm getting her done, right? So, anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to assemble these brakes today. Get everything on the rear end, and pretty soon I'm going to have the Fairmont back in the garage. Now the 92 GT, I still haven't got the screws and stuff that LRM is supposed to send me. Hopefully I get them today. If I have these brakes and everything on, then I will go ahead and start working on the interior and stuff like that. I got the rest of the interiors over there with the Fairmont, so I'm going to pull that out anyhow before I take that tent down. So, all right, let me try to get break these apart, because they look like they're pretty cooled off now. So we get this and pull this off right here. So yeah, I couldn't have tightened them down or torqued them down or anything, you know. So this is the fancy shim that I made, and the reason why I made it like this, so it can kind of, you know, go around the whole hub there of the axle, so I can get that. So they're pretty, so I need to take the rough edges off of them, which I'll clean up the edges and stuff and make them pretty. Oh yeah, buddy. But that's what I've done so far today. You know, gotta love this stuff. Yep, gotta love her. Let me put that back on there so I have it in case I gotta make another jig, right? All right, guys, let me turn this around here. All righty then. Okay, I had the camera up there and it kept falling down, so that's what took me so long. You wouldn't know anyhow, would you? But anyhow, so I got these up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my Dremel and I'm going to clean off the edges and stuff like that, so we don't get no splinters, you know. So, but that's why I got those on there, and I got them in this shape, so that way it'll go around the hub of the bearing there, or that plate, so that way it'll stay tightened down, and it'll tighten down evenly all the way around. That was my biggest worry, because I know that if I don't torque these things right and there's a gap in that, then there's going to be a leak, and we don't need no leaks. You know what I mean? That thing's too pretty to have to clean up again, don't you think? Oh yeah, buddy. Let me take a little sip of my iced tea here. Ah, oh yeah, nothing like a ice cold drink on a nice summer day. It's pretty cool out actually, but it's a beautiful day. I got up first thing this morning, cut the grass. I know my neighbors hated me, dude, because it was like 8 o'clock in the morning when I started cutting it. But hey, they'll get over it, right? If not, they're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm here to have fun, you know what I mean? Not to make friends. That didn't sound right, did it? But who cares? But anyhow, guys, I appreciate you watching. I want to show you the update on it. Once I start putting these calipers and stuff back on here, I'll bring you back on another video, and then I don't like making long, drawn-out videos because my attention span ain't that long, and I know a lot of yours isn't. So I try to make them as short and sweet as possible, so that way you guys can at least see what I'm doing. I don't do work in front of the camera because there's so many videos out there on how to do this and how to do that. You don't need me to show you. You know what I'm saying? And I got my own way of doing things, and a lot of people got their own ways of doing things. You know, whether we're right, wrong, or indifferent, we're getting her done. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in a little bit. You know, I keep calling these things bushings. They're shims. I don't know why I keep calling them bushings, man. I don't know, brain fart, something like that, you know, old age. But yeah, so I had to make the shims. So I figured I would come back and let you guys see that they're shims, not bushings. I guess they could be bushings. I don't know. But anyhow, guys, thanks for watching.